I'm a very curious man. So I've always wanted to peel back what is behind the behaviors of the human species. And that's the most important thing I will say in this entire interview, to get to the end of your life and say nobody would have done a better job of this assignment in this body than I did.
Glenn, what makes you rear as an actor, though? Like, why? How have you got to this point where you know all you know about the speaking world, self-development, and can be yourself and an actor at the same time, which you fit? If you look at a Venn diagram, actors, speakers, and that little overlap is so tiny, as you just mentioned.
Right.
And you're right in here. Like, what makes you so rare? Maybe 30 seconds.
I'm well read, and I've also played so many different prototypes, Dr. Finance, that honestly, that's what led to these understandings. I've played so many different people in the course of my life, and all of them are still in there. And all of them have shown me about what it's like to show up in life as that person. They've all done that. So collectively, I have a whole army, this cornucopia of personalities that are well maintained, but each one has taught me about their perception of life. I'm a very curious man. So I've always wanted to peel back what is behind the behaviors of the human species. I am a human, and I want to discover everything about my humanity, everything. You know, I think that one of the greatest tragedies is that graveyards all over the world are filled with people who colossally underlived their life, not relative to their neighbor, relative to their capacity. There's a big difference between that. I don't think you and I are competing in this world. I don't think it's important that anybody out-earn somebody or out-express or outdo, but are you burning the full assigned wattage of your life? Are you burning at full capacity? By the time you reach your end of your life, are you doing what could have been done? And an even more poignant question is, and this one starts getting really painful, but I want to invite everybody who's watching this to consider this. And I'm going to look right into camera to say this. Is it possible that somebody else inhabiting your body right now could be doing a better job with it than you are? Ooh. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's a big question. Would someone else be taking better care of their body than you are? Would a different personality inhabiting your body be taking better care of your finances than you are? Would they be taking better care of their relationships than you are? It's an important discussion, and it's a discussion between you and you, so that you can stop and go, you know what I want to be said by the time I reach the end of my life? I don't want it to ever be said by anyone, or certainly by my creator, that someone else could have done a better job inhabiting this body than I did. And that's what guides my life. And that's the most important thing I will say in this entire interview, to get to the end of your life and say nobody would have done a better job of this assignment in this body than I did.